Apple's first foldable iPhone is already creating huge buzz, but one rumored feature is raising eyebrows: a camera control button on the side. On a normal phone, that sounds fine. But on a foldable phone, it feels like Apple may be focusing on the wrong thing. The rumored device is being called the iPhone Fold or iPhone Ultra. It is expected to be Apple's first book-style foldable phone, designed to open into a larger screen like a mini tablet. That larger display is the main reason people buy foldables in the first place. It's about multitasking, media, reading, gaming, and getting more space in your pocket without carrying a tablet. So when people hear about a camera button being added, the big question becomes simple: why? Yes, some users may like it. A physical camera button can be useful. It can help you quickly open the camera, take photos faster, zoom in, or start recording video. There will definitely be fans of that idea. But when you think about what a foldable phone is meant to do, cameras are usually not the top priority. Foldables are expensive devices. Many people buy them because they want something unique and premium. Others buy them because they love the larger screen experience. Opening a phone into a tablet-sized display still feels futuristic. That is the magic of foldables. You can watch videos on a bigger screen, run 2 or 3 apps at once, read websites more comfortably, reply to messages while browsing, or edit documents with more room to work. That is where foldables shine. Now think about tablets for a second. Tablets also have big screens, and most people use them for watching content, browsing, reading, and productivity. But tablets usually don't focus heavily on camera systems. Why? Because cameras are not the main reason people buy them. The same logic can apply to foldables. Of course, foldables just need good cameras. Nobody wants to spend premium money and get poor image quality. But there is a difference between having solid cameras and making photography a headline feature. For Apple's first foldable, there are much bigger problems to solve. First, the hinge must be excellent. A foldable phone opens and closes thousands of times over its life. If the hinge feels weak, loose, noisy, or unreliable, users will notice immediately. Second, the display crease matters. Apple is rumored to be working on a nearly crease-free screen. If the company can reduce the crease more than rivals, that would be a real selling point. Third, battery life is critical. Large foldable displays use more power. Nobody wants a $2,000 phone that dies too early. Fourth, durability must be strong. Buyers need confidence that the device can survive daily use for years without major wear and tear. And fifth, software optimization may be the most important part of all. Apple needs iOS to properly adapt to a folding screen. Apps should resize smoothly, multitasking should feel natural, and the experience should feel built for a foldable device instead of just stretching normal apps onto a bigger screen. Those are the things that could make or break the iPhone Fold. Meanwhile, competition is already moving fast. Samsung continues to improve the Galaxy Z Fold line. Oppo has reduced screen crease visibility. Huawei is experimenting with different foldable shapes. By the time Apple enters the market, expectations will be extremely high. That means Apple's first foldable cannot rely on branding alone. It needs to be practical, polished, and durable from day one. So where does the camera button fit into all of this? Honestly, it feels more like an extra feature than a priority feature. Nice to have? Maybe. Essential? Probably not. If Apple truly wants to impress buyers, the focus should be on the folding experience itself. Make it slim, make it strong, make it smooth, make it last all day. Make apps feel amazing on the larger display because people already have great camera phones to choose from. Samsung Ultra devices, Xiaomi flagships, Oppo, Vivo, and Apple's own Pro Max models already cover that market very well. A foldable phone should be about something different. It should deliver the benefits only a foldable can offer. So if this rumor is true, the camera control button may not be a bad feature. It just may be the wrong feature to talk about right now.